In Psalm 119, verses 17 through 24, King David explains the beautiful odeot meaning of the Hebrew letter Gimel. Gimel is a picture of a foot. It means camel, lift up, transport, gather, and walk. It has to do with your walk with Yahuwah. Psalm 119, verse 17. Do good to your servant. Let me live, and I guard your word. Do good to your servant shows the letter Gimel, which means to lift up, for he lifts us up. Also, live and guarding his word shows the letter Gimel, which has to do with our walk with him. Psalm 119, verse 18. Open my eyes that I might see the wonders from your Torah. The word open in this passage reveals the letter Gimel because the word King David used is the Hebrew Strong's 1540 galah, which means to uncover, but also means carried, and Gimel has to do with being transported or carried. Psalm 119, verse 19, I am a sojourner in the earth. Do not hide your commands from me. A sojourner in this passage has to do with the letter Gimel, which means to walk or travel, a picture of a foot that carries us from place to place. Psalm 119, verse 20, my being is crushed with longing for your right rulings at all times. Being crushed and waiting for his right rulings shows the letter Gimel. The word used for right ruling is Hebrew Strong's 4941, mishpat, which means judgment or justice. The root word of this is shafat, Hebrew Strong's 8199. Shafat means vindicated. Being vindicated when you are down or crushed means you are waiting on him to lift you up. Gimel means to lift up. Psalm 119, verse 21. You rebuke the proud, cursed ones who are straying from your commands. The word straying shows the letter Gimel, which means to walk. Psalm 119, verse 22. Remove from me reproach and scorn, for I have observed your witnesses. Remove from me represents Gimel, which means to transport. The word King David used for remove is Hebrew Strong's 1556 galah, which means to roll away. Psalm 119, verse 23. Though princes sat, speaking against me, your servant meditates on your laws. Though servants sat, speaking against, shows Gimel, which means to gather, as they are gathered against him. But he, being a servant and meditating on his laws, shows Gimel, which has to do with our walk with him. Psalm 119, verse 24. Your witnesses also are my delight, my counselors. Gimel has to do with our walk with him. And when you walk with him, you have great joy or delight that will lift you up even when you are in the dark places. For Yahushua says, these I have spoken to you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you will have pressure, but take courage. I have overcome the world. No matter where you are in your life, the letter Gimel shows he can lift you up and give you peace. Thank you all for joining us on this study of the letter Gimel. Please join us again next time. Yah willing, we will show you the